how do you control spider mites on kale? And this is UT from Toronto, Canada. So Celeste, how do you control those spider mites?
Well,
on kale specifically.
On kale specifically.
Yeah.
So we have actually a number of options available to us.
Good.
So first step, and I guess it depends on what scale you're growing kale, right? Do you have a whole field of kale, or are you got a couple kale growing there on your porch or in your backyard? First, I would use a kind of a strong stream of water. Let's try to knock off what we can with that stream of water initially, and then working our way kind of up the ladder of chemical product options. I would look first probably towards products like neem oil, probably some horticultural oils, and then if we're not having success with those, then looking at some of our broader spectrum products. But spider mites in general are tough to control, and it's because they replicate quickly and they are very small, and when we are using some of these softer products, we're only going to see positive results if we get really, really good coverage, because the way that those products are working, spider mites are soft-bodied insects, and so when we're using those products, we're essentially like suffocating them, right? So you've got to get good coverage on the upper side of the leaf and the underside of the leaf.
That's right.
And that can be tricky when we have leafy green type vegetable crops, right? So you're having to not only walk and be treating from the top, but you've got to turn that spray nozzle upwards and kind of hit them from the underside as well. Also, making sure that you're repeating those applications on a regular basis, 10 to 14 days. Make sure you're always following your labels for the specific products. But those natural products have no residuals, and they break down quickly in the environment due to sunlight, etc. And so they're going to require more frequent application. So those would be where I would start with spider mites for kale, and those apply to essentially all other crops as well. I mean, the same approach, the same application methods.
Oh, that's good methods. I mean, those are real good. Yeah, something else, practice good sanitation. Right, so you definitely want to do that. And it's funny, I'm sitting here thinking spider mites, kale. Usually when I think about spider mites, I think about hot, dusty, weather conditions.
And kale is a cool season crop.
And kale's a cool season crop.
And so,
so could it be stress? So if the kale is stressed, then of course here comes spider mites. Right. So that's what I was sitting here thinking in my head.